Tonight, Gennady Golovkin and Canelo Alvarez will be scrapping in there. Beautiful renditions of all three anthems. And here it is, Doug Fisher, the tell of the tape. Mobile Arena standing on their feet right now. Golovkin has had since he entered the building about 2.5 hours ago. Following does Gennady Golovkin. Pumps his fist once for the fans. The smoke.
And it's amazing to see his nickname.
Esta pelea representa 14 años de trabajo de un gran equipo.
To the building. That's Canelo Alvarez. Makes his way. Canelo singing along to you right now. Canelo's in the ring. Some names, all Hall of Famers.
Saul Canelo Alvarez, Triple G.
Back out of the way. Eddie.
Okay, gentlemen. Shots are good on both sides. Good luck touching my Brenner Swate.
Tonight, but just alone, the way that walked in, people on their feet as we underway, 12 rounds in the championship of downtown Los Angeles. Both fighters.
This is the first round. You gotta get past the first round.
Canelo lands the first time that Canelo Alvarez is fighting at 160. Normally at 54, he's owned 160.
Gennady's just last week. That's going to be a man fighting a boy.
The trainer of Gennady Golovkin. Languishing there.
Cuidado con eso, ahorita lo ibas a recibir muy bien. Hay que estar haciendo el paso atrás y recibirlo con el open. Si fallas, jab him. Jorge.
If G gets hit by one of his shots, will it be enough to make Triple G pay attention
Stop!
to Canelo?
Put him up.
In other words, when he hits middleweight, there's not much reaction. And I think, personally today, the action like he's here, the question mark is, the crowd's going to scream every time Canelo throws something. The question mark is he landing effective. So far this round, I'm giving him.
Landing a couple good hooks early in the round.
I think he's got good head and upper body movement.
It's enough to land an effective punch.
Uppercut from Canelo. Final seconds.
Time!
And that'll do it.
Es muy lento, mijo. Es muy lento, es fuerte, pero es lento y pega.
Chepo Reynoso owns the gym in Guadalajara where Canelo walked into.
And it looks like Golovkin wants to step up his punch out in the middle of the ring with Canelo here.
Yeah, like I said, like he's trying to figure out. He looks a little bit slow. His timing is slow.
Golovkin here halfway through the third.
And that can have an effect on the official judges.
Well, Gennady's sticking to that jab.
From Gennady, blocked by Canelo. Again, blocked by Canelo's zone. Body work going upstairs, Canelo. Strong round.
He's definitely getting confident.
And an uppercut, split the guard there with the left.
He wants to do now. One thing I don't think he should do is go up against the ropes.
Right?
Yeah.
You're allowing him to work too much.
Canelo's very effective with that uppercut, that left uppercut. How he lands. Golovkin stands right in front of him, and then there's the left uppercut. No reaction out of him. 29-28, Canelo. He's doing very, very good fight here. He looks very effective. It's like he's got control of the fight. He's throwing bombs. Not getting much.
Golovkin's walking through him, but it's Canelo who's landing the head snapping.
Why is Gennady hesitant here?
Gennady's got to be very careful because, he is a smaller man, and Golovkin knows that. So
or maybe Golovkin's saying, okay, you're obviously trying to set me up
for a reason, right?
And I'm not going to fall.
Inside that square circle, Canelo Alvarez, he's bouncing around the ring, which nobody in a long time has done that in a ring with him.
Más constante en tu ofensiva. 3-4 golpes.
Land three, split, and go around for another one.
That sounds like sound advice
right now,
to me.
Canelo's got it in his pocket right now. And Alvarez is hard to hit against the ropes, against a man that you don't go against the ropes on. Gennady's got to find a way to get to that body, throw a body shot that most people thought he would.
is a fight with worldwide audience. A press one.
He has 15 more professional bouts than Golovkin, 81 more pro rounds than Golovkin.
Right, Canelo.
And he's learned from that experience. Ooh,
Big right from Triple G. Canelo says no.
Shots.
And that's what waiting and waiting. Finally jumps off the rope. They're in the middle of an exciting 5th round. They're throwing them, but they're also slipping.
Good round.
Recupérate, toma aire. ¿Cómo te sientes?
And this might be the best punch of the fight so far. A huge overhand right lands to the ear of Canelo, makes him.
Viene echa la guardia,
Prior
la
to getting
defensa,
hit with that
listo.
right hand, though, I thought excellent while against the ropes.
Better move your body, move your head. Body shot from Canelo.
So that could tire a man out. Like,
Right hand from Triple G. It's not who he is.
That's true, and we're not used to seeing him showboat like that.
no. That means he's comfortable. He's starting to feel comfortable, but he can't take risks.
Up, bring him up, bring him up.
Some risks he can't take because I see Gennady closer. He's trying to wear down, okay, Canelo a little bit. But
The defense. Kazakhstan with a pro-Mexican crowd chanting Triple
Sobre,
G.
ni que te quieras burlar de él, ¿ok? Nomás es lo que sabes hacer. Defiéndete, tira tus rectos.
No more grease in there, man. Okay. With the shots, good. You're throwing a good jab and you're throwing a nice.
Now there's this Pernell Whitaker move we used to see back in the 80s, and Canelo's doing it.
And this is, like Kevin, as you said it, the confidence, he's feeling himself.
yeah, he's getting better and better. I got this fight
Canelo
actually.
Alvarez, but I have Triple G coming on. I've scored rounds 5 and 6 for Golovkin, but I think those rounds
The two brothers, 9 military service for his country, will not. That had been a distraction a little bit. He saw him for a few hours and went back to camp in Big Bear.
that we're used to seeing.
Yeah. And that's the elusive Canelo
A lot,
Alvarez.
but he's not really a stick and move fighter by nature.
No.
He can do it, but he's not at his best.
As the
doing
rounds
it.
go on, like I said, you know, Gennady now is starting to find his range.
I'm thinking it's Golovkin's his pressure and these punches that he's
solid in
landing.
this round, controlling it.
I think this
Canelo
is
around. Yeah, Canelo's not playing around this time.
Hey, you can't let him take the last part of it, okay? We gotta be consistent the whole round. The last.
Venga, pues. No, nomás de pelea quedan.
Take a look at Gennady.
On a holiday that's, they said reserved for the Mexicans. Good Triple G lands a good shot. Canelo goes against the rope.
More direct and more current, and they're a lot harder. It seems like G wants to get into a confrontation with him.
Gennady Golovkin.
Right now, and Canelo's allowing him to.
Watch your head.
Golovkin is making his Las Vegas debut. He's little irritations back and forth in negotiations.
which Leonard, the faster, more athletic fighter coming up in weight, was crisper with his punches. Play out.
As this fight goes on,
Uppercut from Canelo.
let me take a look at some action. The uppercut landed by Canelo. Let me take a look. Triple G leaning in. Uppercut, he lands on the Canelo. Canelo is walking straight into the right hand of Gennady. He throws a right hook like that, too.
That snapped Canelo's face. Work a bit.
your head.
They put their heads together. Canelo gashes back to his gloves.
Looking like he's beginning to get overwhelmed. I thought he looked arm weary in the last 2 rounds. You kind of see it on his face.
Mouth
Up
open
the
for the
head.
fighter from Guadalajara. Big right from Canelo.
Same reaction. I didn't believe that he has enough punching power. Teodorosi kept coming and coming. It's very demoralizing.
¿Qué quieres, mijo? There you go. There's an
He wants
uppercut.
to do that. I'm saying for Gennady to go to the body.
To the middle. Gennady Golovkin.
It's getting weaker. So, because the thing is, the longer the fight goes, the more that weight of Gennady becomes a factor.
¿Cómo te sientes, hijo? ¿Eh?
Triple G working that jab, following up with a beautiful straight right. Canelo comes back with a right that he misses, but and here's a sweeping overhand right cross that lands right on the cheekbone.
Separate, as they say, the men from the boys, or the champions from the contenders.
Absolutely, Beto. This is championship time.
It's time for him to go and pick it up.
This is where Canelo is effective. Center of the ring. Dropping combinations. Not Golovkin.
T-Mobile Arena on their feet. That's
is beautiful.
exchanging it.
He puts Canelo off. He wants to go to war. He wants to go to war kind of fight that he wants.
I don't like the position that Canelo's in right now. He needs to stay out of corners.
Takes more energy. So obviously he got stronger, but he didn't go with pressing the issue. It's called ring generalship. Canelo, I'm waiting for Canelo to explode when he got hit with those punches.
But Canelo did explode in the first minute of this round, but
He's
it's
strong
not
throughout the round. And right now, Gennady wants to exchange.
And he's doing it. He wants to. He's landing Canelo slow here in the final seconds of the 10th. Arm punch.
Let's take a look at this. You see these punches that Canelo landed. Straight right hand. And Mayweather started off with. It is a straight right hand, but he didn't. Golovkin comes back, and that puts him back where he was. Like right there, that jab.
That got a flurry. That's what Ray Leonard did.
First of all, the last one.
Both fighters predicted a knockout.
I've not seen Gennady go into the body.
Canelo, that's why their pay-per-view main events. That's why their fights sold out immediately.
Oh, and their beautiful right cross from Alvarez.
This is what it's all about.
And Gennady got to cut the ring off.
There's a nice right cross that Golovkin landed to Canelo's ear.
Strong with those 20 seconds. Uppercut from Triple G. Takes a breath. 10 seconds to go in the 11th round. And we head to the 12th. Praying for her son. That is Canelo's mom. Un rosario, señora.
Hazlo fallar, mijo. Ahí te va. Va a salir como perro. Un golpe.
3 minutes. All 3 minutes.
Okay, they hug and then they go back to scrapping. Gennady Golovkin, undefeated, has the belt in the 160-pound division. Canelo going for the crown. Come on, like that junkyard dog. He's doing it. Upstairs. Gennady Golovkin, who nods. Another right hand from Canelo. Up. Nice shot from Triple G. Oh, there.
Watch out.
His division is the first time he fights at 160. Gennady Golovkin has ruled it for a while. Look at that. And Gennady's been right there with him. Golovkin. And Canelo Alvarez.
10 rounds. I thought the body shot would be impressive.
That was a popular opinion.
Gennady missed and make him pay. The hit was just too high for him.
A lot of respect between these two fighters.
Let me take a look at the action of the last
Alvarez
round.
followed by a right hand, followed by
Good
a left hook,
combination.
followed by a
Nor
cross,
was he.
followed by another right cross. This must have been the first minute of the round. Of course, Triple G came on in the middle of the round, backing him up to the ropes.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you, Oscar.
it's a right cross, another right cross.
A three-way split. This is officially a draw.
Fine with 115, 113 for Triple G. What odds you could have got?
I have that for you, Doug. If you were to bet a draw,
Adelaide Bird, come on.
I mean, all right, Kev, you've been in these fights. When you hear the card,